Woods in a second, but first, Pac-12 title game. Check out the dunk by Arizona point guard Rawle Alkins.
Man, that guy reminds me of Zion a little bit in his body. There's a couple guys on Arizona that look like they got the bodies of football players, CC.
No, they got a good roster now. They do a good job recruiting. I guess that might maybe some of that Tennessee. that's why the feds is looking at them. They look like an NBA team. They must be paying them boys.
For the NBA now, Jazz Pelicans nifty finish by Donovan Mitchell.
It's your guy, CC. Go get him.
Gotta talk about him. Gotta talk about him. I wish, man, Rookie of the Year, Donovan Mitchell, people, put him on the ballot.
Oh, he's going to be on the beat. He's going to be first or second. This is going to be close because Ben Simmons been flagging just a little bit lately. It's going to be a real close competition this year.
Look at the no-look pass by LeBron James.
Yeah, that's the only thing he did in L.A.
But that was good.
Well, no, I highly doubt it's the only thing he did in L.A. It might have been the only thing he did in L.A. basketball-wise. But I bet there were a few things LeBron did in L.A. the night before the game, or the Cavs as a whole, that might have led to some of the performance we saw on the court yesterday. It was a hell of a play.
Can you palm a ball, Nick?
Yeah, of course.
It seems like everything is coming up Tiger Woods in 2018. He has made the cut in 3 tournaments, the first time he's done that since 2015. He finished second over the weekend, first time he's finished top 2 since 2013. Now he has 9-to-1 odds to win the Masters, which would be his first win there since 2005.
Wow.
CC, is there a number I didn't say out loud? Also, does Tiger have a legit shot at actually winning the Masters this year?
It's been since 05.
He has a better shot if I decide to go to the Masters. Because I've been at 3 of the Masters that he has won. I was there in 2005.
You want to go this year?
I'm pretty certain that I'm going to. I'm trying to work on some logistics.
I was trying to be subtle.
Some passes and everything. Y'all people, y'all know me. Y'all know the party. Y'all know me.
I love when the television show becomes first things first, Chris Carter, Nick Wright, Jenna Wolf, and occasionally Chris getting tickets to stuff, which I fully endorse and am to be
Friday
totally
night, I'm at the Big East. I'm in the first row, right behind the announcers. Sunday, I'm with the general manager of the Knicks, watching Toronto, who was the best team in the East. Like, I'm out doing my research.
4 weekends from now at Augusta with Tiger. Where in the world is Chris Carter? I love it. Go ahead.
I bought fish.
You bought fish.
So we had the exact same weekend.
So, all right. So, Cece, whether you're there or not, and you'll be there, is your thought on Tiger's chances at the Masters?
The reason why Tiger has such a great shot at the Masters, besides Jack Nicklaus, he's the second greatest player to ever play on that golf course. The golf course sets up for Tiger Woods. Why? Because the fairways are huge, and there's such a premium on your short game, that's chipping, and his ability to be able to putt the ball. So with the fairways being wider open, Tiger can hit driver more, 3-wood more, so than he could in yesterday's tournament. With some of the holes, he had to hit an iron off the tee to be able to play a little more conservative. So Tiger Woods, when he's healthy, he's always one of the favorites at the Masters because there's so much information that younger players don't know about Augusta. You see Freddie Couples year after year make the cut and try to make some type of run at the Masters, even into his 50s. Phil Mickelson. This is a tournament that has been dominated by the veteran players or those who have had great success on the golf course. So Tiger Woods, when he's healthy, he's always should be one of the top 5 favorites at Augusta for the next several years.
So the most important thing CC said, I believe, is the wide fairways. Just look at how the tournament ended yesterday. He had to go birdie to force a playoff yesterday. He was at 8 under going into the 71st hole. He makes a miraculous birdie putt on the 17th. So now, okay, now it's really in play. Now you don't need to fly in an eagle. You just need a birdie on 18. Despite knowing that, he doesn't go driver or 3-wood out of the tee box. He goes with an iron. He ended up, CC mentioned the number, he had the longest approach to the fairway in 18, the most yards to go of any player up to that point all day Sunday. Because he wanted to make sure he landed in the fairway, didn't trust his driver.
This is why the distance is important. All right? Because the further you move back from 150 yards, just using that as a common number, say they're hitting a pitching wedge or a 9-iron. When you go back to 170, 180, 190, you're not hitting pitching wedge 9. You're hitting 7, 6, 5, and 4. And the lofts of those clubs, there's less loft. All right, so when the ball hits the green, the ball will roll further. So if you get closer to the hole, you can hit shorter irons, which he's made his living off of through the years.
Right, and which is why, I mean, that's, you hit the shorter irons, you can shape the ball better, you can control the spin better, and you can hopefully, likely, the idea is get it closer to the pin. He knew he had to get a birdie on 18. He still went with the iron off the tee because he wasn't trusting his woods. But at the Masters, to CeCe's point, with the wider fairways, you can take more chances because you have to miss it badly on most of those to not land in the fairway. And with how good his short game has been, his chipping and his putting, I thought was extraordinary this weekend. If you add some better driver play, then all of a sudden, you
And what people don't know about Augusta, the front nine is a lot harder. It's ranked harder than the back nine. On the back nine, there's 2 par 5s, and there are several par 4s that you can make a run. You can make a lot of birdies and 2 potential eagle opportunities on 13 and 15. They're there every year unless the wind is blowing back into their face. So those are the things, too, that make Augusta so much more advantageous for players who have played there because they know the course.
Augusta has the fanfare. It's going to have the large galleries. It's going to have tons of coverage. It doesn't need anything else to pump it up, if you will. What would Tiger Woods playing at Augusta trying to win for the first time since 2005, what would that do for a tournament that already has it all?
No, it's for the sport of golf. Forget the tournament. It puts golf back in the mainstream. There's one way for golf to be leading this television show as it did this morning on a day when the brackets come out and the Cavs are in free fall. Doesn't matter. Tiger Woods, he didn't even win it. Just had top 2 finish. Like, Tiger is he is the average golf fan. He is the common golf fan, or he is what brings those people to the table. And the other thing that I'm excited about to potentially see at the Masters is we saw it for the first time in a while, which is some of the competitors feel the effects of Tiger. You mentioned the guy leading the tournament, Justin Rose, Casey Connors, but how about Justin Rose? Like, a couple guys who all of a sudden, man, that crowd's pretty, what's that roar about? What am I hearing here? What you're hearing is the Tiger roar, the Tiger gallery, and it affected people. One of the reasons Paul Casey was able to win is he was out so early, the Tiger effect, he was 5 holes ahead of him, the Tiger crowd and roars didn't really affect him.
And Paul Casey talked about him in the clubhouse being afraid. He's 2 shots ahead of Tiger, already in the clubhouse. He's posted what ended up being the winning number. The Tiger Woods effect, it is real, but this golf course sets up for Tiger. I think when Tiger won his first one, I think Jack and a couple other legendary golfers said that Tiger would win 7, 8, or 9 green jackets. So we know how many he has now. We look for him to try to add one next month.
And it wasn't just fans or whatever. A lot of the players, instead of not just Paul Casey, were talking about what it meant to be playing and seeing Tiger Woods play with them again. And how much
great for the sport. So great.
Coming up is Odell Beckham Jr.'s future with the Giants now in jeopardy.
You see the New Daily News?
After his latest
saying
flip.
traded.
Next on First Things First.